Inside of WHMC Guns, buyers can purchase firearms for protection, for hunting, but they can also purchase a piece of history.
The nearly 50-year-old business located in Humboldt was previously owned by a man named Walter H. McClanahan.
Yeah, so Walter had a love for antique guns, rare guns, and he'd built a great inventory for guns that had been iconic in American history.
Some of those items include a .30 caliber M1 carbine and a .30 M601 Garand. These cannons were used in some of the most important wars in history.
These are both rifles from World War II. These are what our boys carried overseas, assaulting on the beaches in Normandy with.
Nick Piazza, an employee at WHMC, believes if those rifles could talk, they would say a lot.
These are very sought-after collector's rifles. A lot of people love to have a piece of history like this because if these rifles could speak, you don't know who carried them or where they were carried or what they've seen.
Throughout the entire store, there are about 1,200 pieces in-house. For the past 5 years, Lance Scherer has been the owner. After spending 15 years as a professor, he saw an opportunity to own WHMC and took it.
Had a love for guns and loved the history of WHMC Guns and what it stood for and what Walter had built here, and wanted to continue that legacy.
Scherer says a lot of their firearms are produced in the state, and he is proud to support local biz owners.
We've been fortunate to be able to provide firearms that are made here in Tennessee. It's been important to support other local entrepreneurs, and we're fortunate to have some fantastic partnerships.
Scherer is an entrepreneur himself, and WHMC is one of the 5 businesses he owns. He says that making an impact on families is one of the greatest rewards.
It's been amazing to get to know people and hear their stories. It's fantastic because we have families who come in and buy their kids their first guns, and then we get pictures or stories about how they shot their first deer or their first duck, and it's incredible to see the excitement on kids' faces. WHMC Guns, made in Tennessee.